Bonjour and welcome to another Alexis Review. I hope you're all fine, and today I will be showing you one of the best tricks I found at Blackpool. Honestly, I didn't know this stand, I didn't know Nuno, and it was like a connection. He showed me the trick and I fell in love with Solid Condom. So what is Solid Condom? Don't get the name wrong. Of course, the first version was a box of condom, but it provides you with another way of doing it. Basically, you show a box, you show a needle or a toothpick or anything sharp. It could be actually a knife or the end of a spoon if you want to, something flat and narrow, and you push it through. It works, and then nothing amazing until you open the box and inside is a solid block of steel of more than 430 grams. I don't know how to convert that in US, I don't know how to say, but like ounces, or I don't know which things you're using, but trust me, it's heavy. And of course, people can check it as long as they want, but the cool thing with Solid Condom is that once you put it back in the box and do the magic stuff, you can do it over and over again. Not that it's needed in magic, but the reset is so convenient and makes this a worker for close-up. Solid Condom can be found at 250 euros, roughly $250, and the shipping costs are like 20 to 25 euros. They're shipped via FedEx. I ordered mine like on the Thursday and Tuesday, and I got it the next day, which is completely amazing. They are shipped from Portugal, and the link to buy this stuff is in the bio, is in the description. I think Magic Diamond website is the only one to sell this product. Nuno, it's his website, so it's his own creation, his website. He's just a lovely person to talk with. He's so cool and so happy, confident into his product, so he will make sure you get the best out of it, and the quality is just completely crazy, but I will show you everything later on in the video. And keep in mind that I think he only have like a dozen left in this batch. If you are not in this batch, it will be, I think, in June, the next one, because he's making all of them by hand. So if you want one now, I wouldn't wait too long until I order. That's just my advice. So basically, what do you receive? First, you receive the right to subscribe to this channel. If my video helped you in any way, you can just click on subscribe, it means a lot. And when I'm talking to creators, it helps me show them that we have a community, and it's easier to get new product to show you guys. So thank you so much for that. Let's go on the mat. So what do you get? You get first the condom box, which is the first version of the box that was provided. It's not gimmicked, but it's specially made so that the dimensions are good for the block of steel, and it has been laminated, so it's a little bit stronger in use, because once you will be taking the block of steel, it might damage the things. Here it's a little bit plastified, so it will hold up with the time. But let me show you what's inside the box. The box is amazing. It's, as I said, Magic Diamond label, and inside you'll get several things. First, you'll get, if I manage to open it, you'll get the cookie box, which is a box I've been using now because I think it's much more family friendly and can fit a lot more venue than the condom, even if I think the story with the condom is better. But the cookie box looks like what should be a cookie box. Inside is the block of steel, but I keep that for the end because I want to show you the beautiful masterpiece that it is. So you get a holder with a clip for your belt. The holder is specially made so that it holds, of course, the gimmick, but it allows you to reset instantly and automatically the gimmick, which is amazing. You get a travel toothpick, which is kind of a toothpick but inside of a tube that you can unscrew and just screw like this, and now you have a toothpick or a needle or anything you want. So here it's very cool because it allows you to carry this without puncturing yourself or your stuff, which is great. Here you get, I won't be showing it to you, but you get an additional gimmick, so you're able to do the reset kind of wherever you want, which is actually very, very cool. But I mainly use the reset here because, oh yes, I'm in socks. Did you choose the 7 of clubs? I have a 7 of clubs on my shoes, on my socks. But that's not what we are talking about. Anyway, as I said, I will be using the holder to reset because it will hold and it will reset, which is, I think, good. But during the Blackpool performance that Nuno, I'm not sure, Nuno, sorry if I pronounce it wrong, used the extra gimmick to reset it in various places. So it was very, how can I say, baffling, because he didn't have a specific way of resetting. He had like 2 or 3 ways of resetting it. So I was completely fooled. But when you're performing for real people, the holder will be more than enough. You get extra box. So you get 2 condom one, you get a cookie one, like 3 condom, 1 already made, and 2 extra, and you get 2 cookie. And this one, I just made it in like less than 5 minutes. And this is actually very cool because it allows you to register your product on Magic Diamond website, which means that you have a specific code and it will mean that it's a real product, because you don't want to buy knockoff. So if you're buying from someone, the guy who should send you this code, and you will know that you are buying a genuine one. So it's always cool, and I think it's a good way of dealing with rip-off, because we know that there are a lot of rip-off in Magic. Rip-off? Do I say it correctly? Anyway, the quality... No, I didn't show you the metal block. You say, Alexis, but you forgot the most important part. Let me show you the metal block. So, here it is. It's completely amazing. So this is 400 and I think 35 grams of steel. It's so good, so well made. I have a little bit of residue, but nothing up. It's completely amazing. And you can check it with scrutiny. You won't be able to find anything, and people can hold and pull and twist and do whatever they want. They won't be able to open it. And of course, if you want to, because you don't have to, but if you want to, let's do that. I just have to make sure I'm like this, okay? And I put it there, I put it there, and now I'm reset. So the reset is very, very easy and can be done inside of the box, which is, I think, a huge point of improvement from the other version. So let's go for a quick demonstration. Oftenly I'm using those little cookies because I'm hungry. I'm always hungry. I don't know why. But sometimes when I eat those cookies, I always have little bits and pieces stuck between my teeth. So I just carry this, which is not a weapon. It's just a toothpick, a traveling toothpick that I can use to, but keep in mind this is completely clean. I didn't use it prior to the trick. But what's cool is that if I use this one, and I push it through like this, I can place it through the box of cookie. You don't seem impressed because, of course, if there were cookie inside, but actually inside, when you open it, is only a solid block of steel that you can, of course, hand out and examine. But I hear what you say, and you say, Alexis, okay, I know this trick. Okay, so what if I want to do this at another table? I put it inside. I just put this back into my holder on my belt, and somebody else asks me to perform the trick again. Okay, no problem. I just have to find up here, and let's perform it again. And what you couldn't do with the other version is that here, the block of steel is actually always inside. But maybe you think that I'm using like a soft toothpick. No, no, no. And if you look, it's a solid block of steel. So that's the demonstration, very rough, of Solid Condom. Okay, let's go for the cons. So the first con, and the only one, would be of course the price, but when you see the craftsmanship and how well those are made, I don't want to know how long it takes to make one, because the mechanism is just incredible. So yes, it's expensive, but at the same time, I don't think so, because the customer service by Nuno is just amazing. If you have any trouble with your unit, he will send you one back. You very easy to deal with, and the quality is the best one I've seen in the market for yet, which is, I think, a huge thing with those products. So basically, the only con I have to find, because I don't want to give only good points about a product, I need to find a little balance. So I think that the story that you will tell will sell the effect. And I think while the story with the condom is the best one, by popping balloon and puncturing, and you have all those jokes that write by themselves, you can't perform this everywhere. So I think Nuno told me about the thing of using this toothpick to remove the bits between your teeth, but maybe you're not comfortable with these presentations. So I think, give me your ideas of presentation in the comments. Tell me, what do you think is the best way of why should you have a box of cookie and a toothpick? Okay, but that's the only con I would have. So let's go for the pros. It's the best one on the market. Do I have to say anything else? No. I will, of course, tell you a little bit more. The reset is very clever. But you might say that, okay, you can do the reset and do it over and over again, but people won't ask to do it over and over again. Well, they could. Okay, that's one point. But the thing is, the reset with all the other versions had to be done like hidden. You couldn't do the reset in front of everyone. Here, the reset is done via an extra tool, like with heavy metal, which is very good, by the way. Another way of presenting this effect, but I like it a lot. And actually, the reset is done via an external tool. The idea with this external tool is that, okay, you can perform it over and over again, but you can, and that's for me the most important part, you can do the reset while having the block inside of the box. So no need to hide, you can do it in full view, no problem. Even without the holder. In the demonstration, I've used the holder because that's what 90% of people will do. If you want to full magician, you can hide the extra tool anywhere else and perform the reset just by having the box close to your clothes, to your pants or to your shirt or anything, or to your table. I think that's what Nuno did at Blackpool. But the thing is, the reset, the reset done while just putting away the box is for me a big winner. But another good point is that thanks to that extra tool, the block cannot be open without it, which means that people cannot find a secret. It happened with the previous version. If the people tend to pull a little bit too strong, they would open the block. Here, it will never happen, which is, I think, a huge selling point. Of course, you can't always win because you have to use that external tool, but I think it's the cherry on the cake. And the mechanism inside, I don't know how Nuno designed it. I don't know how he makes it. It's completely crazy. It's one of the most intricate and amazing mechanism I've seen in my life. Actually, the mechanism is a trick in itself, and you should show it to people because it's so crazy. But you can't, of course. But I think the illusion is good. The weight is amazing. This is sturdy, it won't break. I love it. What's nice with it is the square. Let me show you why I say that. So, if I put this already reset, which is actually great. If I do this, okay, and I do this, now you can show that the thing is going through and show the inside of the box at the same time, which was not possible with the previous version, which is, I think, amazing. One thing that I didn't tell you about the reset or the mechanism is that it's thanks to the way it works, you don't have to push a lot. Like a children of 10 years old can push. It's very soft, very subtle, and there is no noise, which is completely amazing. The noise was not an issue with the previous version, but still here it's so smooth, so it's like a fidget toy, you know. You want to use it, to play with it, even though it's a trick. So I love the fact that he included in the design something very easy to know that, hop, I just have to put it like that. So for people, it looks the same from every side, but for me, I know that here I'm reset, which is so good, so crazy good. Do I have to say anything else? So for me, the best trick at Blackpool Convention, clever mechanism, good idea, a wonderful magician, and amazing customer service. So if you buy from Nuno, you won't be disappointed. He will be always with you and telling you everything you need to know. So I think it's so heartwarming to see magician creating such amazing piece of magic that you can actually perform, but at the same time, it could have been a Tenyo, like a Tenyo Elite plus because of the mechanism. I love it. For me, it's 4 hearts out of 4. As for the difficulty, if you can push, you will be able to do it. You have to get along with the gimmick, but honestly, it's very, very easy to perform. And everything is covered in the explanation video that is inside the box. I didn't talk about it, but it's more than 1 hour long. It teaches you about how to maintain the gimmick, how to make a new box, how to set up the box that are provided. A lot of ideas, a lot of new way of performing it. And I think he hit the, how do you say, home run on every side. Explanation video, home run. Product, home run. Quality of customer service, home run. But as for the difficulty, 1 star out of 4. Similar product, of course, you have the Matchbox penetration, which is, I think, the base effect. It was published, I think, in 1995. And then you have all the variation. Industrial Revelation by Jamie D. Grant, which is the same thing, but inside of a deck of cards. Metal Fun by Joe Miranda and Caleb Morelli. You have Hollywood by Anson Chien, which is a block of wood, kind of a different approach. Heavy Metal that I talked about, and please let me know your favorite version in the comment. This video is now finished. Thank you so much for watching it. I hope you enjoyed it. It was a blast doing this. I was so lucky to meet Nuno, and I can't wait to see his other releases because I think there will be some gold in there. So thank you so much for watching this video. Feel free to subscribe to the channel, Instagram and Facebook. You can follow me on those social media. And if you have any question, feel free to put it in the comment section. See you soon for another Alexis Magic Review. Au revoir!